Yes, yes, afternoon, people, man. You're tuning into the Arsenal way with my boy Corey. We saying, bro?
What are you saying, G? I'm good, man. Hungover, but I'm alright, man. Tired.
Yeah, I hear that. I hear that. I hear that. You get me, man. Celebrating like belated birthdays and that. You get me. Big up you, bruv. Big up you. I see the
Thank you.
Arsenal cake as well.
I
Love that.
know, shocked me. I didn't even plan the cake. I just see the cake and I see Arsenal, and I'm like, raw.
Yeah, the cake
But
was
you like, it
lit. The
tasted
cake was
good as
lit. You
well.
get me. The cake was lit. You
Tasted
get
good as
me.
well.
I hear that. I hear that. I
Thank
hear
you.
that. Right, big up everyone in the comments, man. Big up man like Yosef, man. Big up man like Carl Rossi, man. Each and every time, big up, bro. You get me. So today, obviously, we're going to be talking about the shit show that is the Arsenal transfer shit show, and it's self-entitled. We're going to talk everything Arsenal. You know what I mean? As we know, there's been a bit of a calamity recently, so we're gonna, you know what I mean? We're gonna touch on a couple things. You know what I mean? We're gonna touch on a couple things.
Thank you.
And
Thank you, Super G. Thank you. Thank you.
you know what I
Thank
mean? Big up G, man. Big up G, man. Everyone show Corey some love in the comment section, man. You get me? Man's birthday and that. It's the only thing we got to celebrate, bruv. You get me? When man was born and that, because we do know that the Arsenal is nothing to celebrate right now, bruv. It's definitely nothing to
you.
celebrate. So,
Mid-table.
yeah. Mid-table catastrophes and that. But you know what? You enjoying the weather and that? You get me? You
Yeah,
enjoying the
man.
weathers?
Yeah, man. It's better than that rain that we were getting like a couple weeks ago. Last week, in fact, the weather is fantastic now, man. I'm enjoying it. Hopefully, this is the start of the whole summer. Whole summer. Hopefully, England as well do well. Thank you, Carl. Thank you, Khan or Connor. Thank you very much.
Yeah, big up the man, them. You get me. We got everyone in the
DJ,
comment section. You get me. All right. You know what?
thank
Without further ado, I think we should go straight into our first, our first kind of transfer story. To be fair, bruv. So this guy, Ruben Neves. You get me. Price 35 mil. I don't know nothing about him. I ain't gonna pretend like I know anything about him. You get me? Obviously, I've seen him. I've seen him at Wolves. He's obviously got tech. You get me? Like I appreciate that he's got tech and all that, but that's as far as it goes.
you. Wait, sorry, my thing's been bugging. Hello,
Yeah, what's going
hello.
on, bruv? Yeah,
I just
hello.
heard a beat. I just heard a big beat noise.
Oh,
Yeah,
swear. Yeah, I
yeah.
can hear
No,
you. I can hear you. I can hear you.
I'm good
Everything's
now. I'm
crisp,
good now.
man.
Sorry,
Everything's
what were you
crisp.
saying?
Yeah, what I was saying is Ruben Neves, obviously
Mm.
35 mil. To me, he's a right-footed Xhaka. Do you know what I mean? But younger. But younger. That's my opinion. You know what I mean? So I don't know too much about him. Obviously, he would be an upgrade from I don't really see the mistakes and stuff that Xhaka makes that I see Ruben Neves. He doesn't really do that. But other than that, like, you know what I mean? What are we saying? What are we saying about Ruben Neves? What's your
You know
what's your
what?
opinion?
Do you know what? When I saw the link, I said, you know what? Yeah, because me, I have a thing of we need to be signing Premier League proven players, and for me, he's a steady midfielder. Like I'm not gonna say there's
Mm,
anything special about him, but for me, he will add something to the squad. I think he hasn't got the mistakes in that Xhaka. I don't see him the same kind of midfielder as Xhaka. I don't. I think they're kind of different. I think he can evolve at us.
y-
I'd take Ruben Neves, but the thing is, my problem is I will take him, but he's not the only midfield signing I'd want. If that makes sense, I don't think we need. I think we need a couple more. We need a couple more midfielders, but I won't be upset if we sign Ruben Neves.
you're not
35
mad at it.
million. And I'm not mad at it. I'm not super mad at it. But
But is it an upgrade? Is the question. Is it an upgrade? You know what I mean? Is it an upgrade?
I don't know, because do you know what? Wolves' first season, he was very, very good. Second season, Wolves. Now I didn't really see. I didn't really watch Wolves that much this season
I
to
think
see.
every single player was dead though, wasn't it? Like his second
Yeah,
season
man.
is this season, right? Second
Yeah,
season
this
is
is
this season, yeah?
is their third. This is their third season. This is their first season in the.
Oh, is this her third season? Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
it's their
okay.
third season. It must be. Yeah, no, yeah, because the first season they finished in European spaces. Second season is when we knocked them out of the European space when we won FA Cup, and this is their third season now. Yeah,
Okay,
but,
okay, okay, okay. You
but
know
yeah,
what I mean?
35 mil bargain. I'd take him, man. I think he's a tidy player. He's decent. He's in the Portugal squad as well. Portuguese international. That Portuguese generation. You have to be good to be in that Portugal team because that Portugal team right now is banging. So
Yeah, it's true.
yeah,
It's true. It's true. They're probably one of the favorites. If you chat to Northside, they're the only team that are going to the Euros. They're the only ones in there. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, and to be fair, Carl Rossi, he's in the comments. You know what I mean? And he's saying any any able-bodied human is being an upgrade of Xhaka. And
Yeah,
you know
true.
what? As much as I'm not a Xhaka fan. I'm not a Xhaka fan, but he's been our best midfielder this year. And yes, Thomas Partey doesn't play tennis; he plays football before anyone starts. I know this, but Thomas Partey's at a mare, like, and I think that's down to the manager personally. But you know, what I mean, that's a whole different pod. But for me, I don't know enough about Ruben Neves to really. I just know he's slow. You know what I mean?
Really.
That I know. I know he's slow. You get me? Like, I don't know if anyone in the comments can talk up Ruben Neves. Like, is there any positives? I know he loves a screamer, but Xhaka loves a screamer. You know what I mean? Like, I know he's slow. Xhaka's slow. He seems to get around the pitch more. You know what I mean? Like, he's better defensively. He's a DM. He's more like a tempo setting DM as opposed to like your Basumas, you know what I mean? Your box to box or your can A's. That's just everywhere. You see what I'm saying? Like
But
that.
I
But
think I think he's steady in the league. I want to say he's dead. I think that's a calm signing because the thing is, we need exceptional signings and also we need players that just know the league that is gonna come and do the job. And I think he's someone that can just come in. Arteta can tell him his role in the job, uh, and I think he did it well. Honestly, I won't be mad if we sign Ruben Neves, but he cannot be the only signing because not everyone that we sign can be a superstar. Not
yeah,
everyone that
that's
we
true.
sign. So you got to go for the little one
Yeah,
signings. Yeah,
the little one twos and that. You get
yeah,
me?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no, I hear that. I
But
hear that. All right. You
it,
know what? People in the chat are saying that there was some crazy buzz or something. I think that's what you
yeah,
were
that's what I
talking
said.
about.
That's what I was saying before. That's what I said when I couldn't hear me because I just heard some. That's gun
Like
noises.
maybe we signed someone, man. I'm gonna have to check Twitter real quick. Maybe we
Nah, we
signed
ain't
someone.
saying.
Maybe I got my
Nah.
notifications on. You get me? Maybe just check Twitter real quick, see if something's going in. Oh, allow it. I'm hearing oh, that's crazy. I wasn't even gonna check that, but I'm
What?
hearing Xhaka 25 mil, 20 plus
25.
5 mil add-ons going to Roma, bruv.
Wait. 25 mil we're getting for him. I
Yes.
thought we were gonna get 15 or something. I thought we were gonna get
Hey,
bumped.
come on. Come on. 25 mils. Come on. Love
Come
that.
on.
You get me, bruv.
Into the
Oi,
greedish
that's
kitty. I'm joking.
oi. Oi, the thing is, all we gotta do, you know what I mean? Like, all we gotta do is just, keep counting the pennies and that, you get me, and then come true with come true with the big piece. Come true with the big
Mm,
piece. So, oi, to be fair though, 25 mil for Xhaka, man. Do you know what I mean? It sounds like our board is kind of fixed up.
yeah,
Like, to be fair, like, you know what I mean? Like
that's a
that's what it looks
decent
like to
amount.
me. You
But they
get
need
me?
they need to prove it. They need to prove it with signings though, man. I'm tired and bored. The thing is as well, yeah, we're gonna go through all the players that we're linked with, yeah, and then after that, if you look at the players that everyone else is linked with, like United and
Yeah, I
Chelsea,
know, bro. It's
it's a
peak,
myth.
innit, bro?
It's a
Peak,
myth.
innit?
Like mid table players, like I can't even get excited. I'm not even getting excited when I see us being linked to players and everything. I'm not excited at all, man. I'm
You know what?
depressed.
Real talk. Someone asked me about it the other day, innit? Yeah, because obviously there was someone talking about Haaland to Chelsea and that, yeah, and they were
Yeah,
talking about Sancho to
United.
United, yeah, and then they were talking about Kane to City and Grealish to City, and then I was just like, you know what? I'm just looking forward to our kits, man. You get me? That's all.
Listen,
That's
drip.
all we got.
That yellow
That's all
one.
we got. I'm
That
getting that
yellow one
yellow
is
one.
buff.
Yeah, real talk, man. Real talk, man. Big up the chat box still, man. Shout out everyone in
Yeah.
the chat. You get me. Make sure you like and subscribe, man, to Never a Fast, the Arsenal way. We're just talking transfers and the shit show that is. The reason why it was called the shit show, in case anyone missed the front cover of the YouTube thing, is because of the Buendia thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So before, I see you was throwing out tweets and that. So I know you was throwing out tweets, but firstly, let's get to Carl Rossi's quick chat. Yeah. So he's saying Leicester already wrapping up Samore and now moving for Edward. It's mad. You know what I mean? It's true. It's true. But the thing is, we know what Leicester deal with in the transfer market. They're on job and we have to respect it. But we also know that Leicester, they could stay in the top four for the whole season and drop out on the last day. We know it. So it is what it is, isn't it? You get me? Like I'm trying to be optimistic, and I think that we'll go into the next season. Hopefully, you know what I mean. No European football first time in a long time, and do something. But you know, what I mean, that's neither here or there. You get me? So obviously, what I mean, let's keep it transferish. Let's keep it transferish. So 25 mil for Xhaka. I'd bite their hands off. I hope that's true. You know what I mean? There's a couple outlets screaming and shouting that. So fingers crossed that is legit. I'm hoping it's legit. I'm
Open as well.
praying it's legit. And you know what? Now the Neves signing makes sense, right?
Yeah, just get him in. But then we need another centre midfielder as well, man. We need another one as well. But we'll
Another
get.
another one. Another one.
Yeah,
You
we
know
need
what?
two centre midfielders because
What? Who's
technically, if you're thinking about it, if you're thinking about it realistically, if Neves is replacing Xhaka,
mm,
who's going to come in to replace Ceballos? Remember, we lost Ceballos as well, even though we thought Ceballos is dead. Ceballos is another midfielder that's gone. And then what? So at this moment in time, without no signings, and if Xhaka leaves, we're just left with Partey and Elneny.
I
We need
hear
at least,
that.
we need
I,
that's only four centre mid. That's two centre mids we have. We need at least four, even though there's no Europe or whatnot. But we know Arsenal already with the injuries and everything else.
and this is the
So
thing, like this, you know what? Yeah, TCT. I can't even what TCTXIFC. I beg you put a name to that, so I don't have to keep trying to pronounce that, please, bro. He's saying Neves isn't good enough. Is you know what? One question for everyone in the chat box, yeah. Just one question, just one quick question, yeah. Is Neves better than Xhaka? Because I would say he is, and Xhaka's playing every game. You know what I mean? That's all I need to know. I think we're in a position at the minute, yeah, where we need to improve. We need central midfields, like we need them in it, yeah. So for me, he's an upgrade on Xhaka. So I'll take him. You know what I mean? I'll take him. I don't know too much about him. Big up ads, you get me? Ads, love that, love that. Big
uh,
up ads, you get me?
who's
You
the
know
best?
what? Is he not the best midfielder at Wolves?
Who else they got?
Who's the best CM at Wolves?
You
Who's the
can't chat to me. You can't tell me Moutinho. It's not Moutinho. That guy's old now, man. It's not
In it?
Moutinho.
Like who's the best midfielder at Wolves? I'd say he's the best midfielder at
It's not
Wolves.
Gibbs White. Who else they got? Who else was? I'm trying to figure their centre mid now.
I swear that I swear it's Matinho, innit?
Yeah, it's
Matinho, innit?
Moutinho.
The old
Moutinho, yeah.
small brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he's the best midfielder at Wolves, you get me? So I'm happy with going down there taking their best players. And you know what? Like shit show. That is our transfer business, yeah. I just got to touch on the Buendia thing. I've got to touch on it because I'm seeing a lot of talk, yeah, from these Villa man. And I ain't gonna lie, bruv, it's stressing me out. I ain't gonna lie, bruv. You get me? Like a few of them, they've triggered me, man. You know what I mean? They've triggered me. Car Aston Villa are dead. They've always been dead. They ain't winning nothing. They'll never win nothing. You get me? Like them glory days are true. They're over, bruv. Them glory days were like Nottingham Forest glory days, bruv, and we all know where they are, innit? You know what I mean? Like as far as I'm concerned, we bid 30 mil. They bid 33 mil, rising to 40 mil plus bonuses plus 10% sell-on fee. Big man teams do not do this sell-on fee thing. We are the ones that include the sell-on fee. As far as I'm concerned, them man got yammed, didn't it? Like that's what I'm screaming. That's what I'm screaming. You get me? There's no way anyone can tell me, yeah. There's no way that anyone can tell me that this championship player is worth 40 million plus 10% sell-on fee. Come on, like I'm not having it. I'm not having it.
Mm, mm. He's young though. Do you know what as well? Do you know what? I would have minded having it. Like I'm not too upset. I'm more vexed at the fact that it just looks like Villa. He just chose Villa over us. I'm just vexed at how it looks on the outside. But for me, if we sign another quality player in his position, I'm not going to be too vexed. But the fact of the matter is that we're again moving slow in the transfer window. We're again missing out on players for a couple million. Obviously, you said with the 10% and everything. So I understand why we not get it. And also, the thing is, I think he's gone for Villa as well because Martinez as well. Apparently, he's close to Martinez. I think Martinez has probably just said to him, "Come join me here." And also, as well, we don't have. Do you know with teams that think before we could say, "Yeah, you man can play in Europe." We don't even have a little Europe anymore. We don't
Bruv,
even though we're the Arsenal, we don't have no Europe to we don't have no Europe to gas teams. I'm not saying that you're guaranteed to play games because you can play midweek Europa or you can play midweek this. We ain't got none of that anymore. We're basically the same level as Villa, technically, at this
whoa,
moment in time.
whoa, whoa,
Not
whoa,
the same level, not
whoa.
the same level, but the same kind of feel. Because obviously he's thinking to himself, I can start for Villa. Because as well, he might be a you think he's a Grealish replacement, or do you think he's there to play with Grealish?
Bruv, I reckon he's a replacement, bruv, as far as I'm concerned, innit? Because like I said, I don't rate them, man. I think their man are dead. You get me? Like I think their man are dead. I think they're spending peas that they've already catered for. You get me? Like big up CT, man. Shout out CT, man. Welcome to the cup, bro. Welcome to
Check
the
out
cup.
the biceps, lads. Hope everyone's getting them summer bodies ready.
You know what, CT? Yeah, trying, bruv, trying, bruv, trying,
Hey, look at them arms, man, sir. All
bruv. You
right.
get me, trying, bruv.
Decent, Jim.
Oh, you know what? You know what, CT? Just to bring you up to speed, innit? Obviously, man's talking Ruben Neves, yeah, 35 million. As far as I'm concerned, he's the best centre back, not centre back, centre mid at Wolves. You know what I mean? Like, so
He's young.
Hudson's in the chat. Love that. Can't wait. Hudson, you're getting yours, bruv. CT's here as well. We're all gonna go in on Villa, bruv.
Who's that? Is that Stocks and Crypto Hudson?
Yeah, that's 5 bills for finishing top 8. Lost it.
He's got that to spare, though, mate. He's got that to spare.
You get me? He does. He's balling, mate. He's balling out here. He's balling out here. But anyway, so we're talking about Neves anyway, yeah? So we're saying Neves, I don't know too much about him. All I know is that he's techie. He's Portuguese.
He's
24. No, he's 23, and he? 23, and he?
23, scored 5 goals, 1 assist last season from DM.
Yeah, exactly, which is a mad thing. This is a mad thing, bruv. I think he's an upgrade. I think it's an upgrade. You get me? I think it's an upgrade. And you know what? Like, just so what's your views on Ruben Neves? Quickly.
Yeah, like him, man. He's got good feet. He plays DM. Him next to Party. Beautiful thing, mate. Yeah.
It could be, innit?
Yeah. I like it. I like it a lot.
Keep it ticking. That's how you just keep it ticking in midfield. That's what I'm saying. It's a steady signing, man. I'll take him.
Yeah, it's true, man. Big up Tim Smith in the chat box, man. Big up Hudson in the chat box.
I heard you guys were talking about the Buendia thing to Aston Villa.
Oh yeah, we certainly was. And now Hudson's in. Now Hudson's in. You know what I mean? CT, I'll let you go first. Just let people know about the what your opinion on the on that situation, the Buendia thing. Apparently we bid 30 mil, they bid 33 mil, up to 40 mil plus 10% sell-on fee. They're little, man. But what's your views on it?
Obviously, nobody knows the intricate details, I guess, until the guy's wages and stuff come out. But in my opinion, if a player
we match the wages. Just right. Let me tell you what I know. Yeah. Research in it. Shout out AFC Bell. You get me? Anyone who knows the Arsenal thing, AFC Bell, legit. You get me? We bid 30. They bid 33 with bonuses, adding up to 40. Yeah. They included a 10% add-on. He's on 80 grand a week, 5-year contract. We said, are you mad, bruv? Big man, do not include 10% sell-on fees, and he's not worth 40 million.
Yeah.
That's what we've said. What's your views on him as a player? What's your views on that deal?
He's quite techie, isn't he? He's got good feet in that. But from my understanding, now I could be wrong here, but wasn't it when they were in the Premier League, he scored 1 goal? So it's all well and good setting the championship alight. But if your record, 2-3 years ago in the Prem was 1 goal, I don't think you've improved that much over that period. I think you just playing in the lower league.
So would you say that he's like a more English football experienced Cabellos?
What is he, Argentinian?
Yeah, he's Argentinian. He just got his first call up.
Okay. So he's going to be playing next to Messi and that. I don't know. It's an odd one. I just think anyone choosing Aston Villa over Arsenal is a...
I know, innit? Imagine doing that.
The steady Eddie.
I mean, it can't be for career goals, so it must be a money thing. You're not joining a big club in Aston Villa. No offense to him. Their owner's 5 billion he's worth. They got Jack Grealish there, probably one of the best players in the Prem, but otherwise, I don't see it, mate. Like, what, you going there to play with Ollie Watkins, McGinn, like decent players in that, but
his boy Martinez is there.
I mean, as much as we rip apart Arsenal from time to time, we still got the likes of Aubameyang and Lacazette. Like, even if we sold these players on, we know full well they're not going to Brighton, they're not going to Hertha Berlin. They're going to a big club. They'll be going to an Atletico or another big club. So for me, if you're choosing a club like Aston Villa, I don't get it, mate. It must be a monetary thing. It has to be.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We got Hudson. Hudson's the only Villa fan anyone will ever know. Shout out Hudson in the chat. He's saying, not going to lie though, guys. I feel for your club. You're not pushing the nose out for Buendia. Could be a quality signing. Totally agree. He could be a quality signing. But big man, do not include 10% sell-on fees, bruv. We're not that club that a player be coming and he be balling out, and then we're saying there you go, we'll sell you and get a 10% fee. We're not that. We're not that. We include the 10% fees, bro. That's what we do.
Yeah, I'm seeing it here. In 36 matches in the Premier League, you got 1 goal and 7 assists.
It's true. It's true.
It's mid. He's not setting the world on fire, is he?
Nah, it's true, man. I'm with you, man. You get me. Big up Paul Bryden, man, with a super chat. Respect, bro. You know what I mean? He's saying, big up yourselves, big yourselves up, guys. I take him that we need someone to actually do the job. That alone will make a big difference going forward. I think he's talking about the Neves thing. You know what I mean? Like, Paul, chat to me. If you're talking about the Neves thing, make it known in the chat box, bro. Make it known in the chat box.
Just to me as well, you know what I think as well with the whole Buendia thing? I think if we're going to sign a player for that position where Emil Smith-Rowe plays, he has to at least be a big improvement on Emil Smith-Rowe, because Emil
do you know what?
Is a decent standard. So why would we get someone that's just the equivalent to him? So unless it's a Jack Grealish, I'm not bothered.
But Mazza was saying to me earlier as well, he plays right wing predominantly, and we got Pepe and Saka as well. So
there you go.
Hear it. Don't make a lot of sense.
For me, I'd rather pick up Pereira, who has better stats in the Prem, than Buendia. If it's going to be
Pereira will be a.
I like Pereira, but you know what I'm hearing? I'm hearing Pereira getting Norwich.
Nah,
swear down. I hear he's getting Norwich. Real talk, 20 mil.
He'd be a good squad player, Pereira.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
We ain't got the matches.
We don't need that.
Listen, we've still got. Come on, man. We still got FA Cup. We still got League Cup. We got the Prem. There's what? If you go to the latter stages of all of them, that's 50 to 60 games there, lads. We can't be. We need a 25-man squad. And the other thing, lads, that we desperately need is people fighting for their position. We don't want people like Aubameyang on the pitch just thinking the position's there because of their name and what they've previously done. It should be based on their performances. Performance related for me every single time.
Shout out Kesh in the building. What are you saying, bro?
Yes, Kesh.
No, bro, what are you guys saying? You man good, yeah?
Yeah, all good, man. All good. You know what? We're just talking Neves at the minute. You know what I mean? We're talking Neves, like a possible incoming. And then we're also talking about like that Buendia situation. And for me, like once I saw the details, I was like, nah, not interested. Personally, 40 mil plus 10% sell-on clause, nah, bruv. That's a disrespect to my club. You get me? And for once, man has said, "Are you crazy?" And we ain't even gone in with no second bid. You get me? And that's AFC Bell, so I respect AFC Bell. So shout them, man. You get me? What's your views on the Buendia situation? Was you pissed? Are you vexed about it? Because a lot of men were angry, innit? A lot of men were angry and upset that we got outbid by Aston bloody Villa. You get me?
You know what? Yeah. It's a bit of a difficult one, yeah, and I'm still trying to process it and judge it myself, because in one instance I'm like, well, it's only 5 mil off, just give it the 5 mil. But then on the other side, I'm thinking, bruv, it's not worth 40 mil. I'm the one of those guys that say we need to start overpaying for players who not at the value that they are paying for. 100%. Like the Shakas of this world, that we're paying 35 mil. We could have got Kante for that 35 mil. So I'm judging it, I'm looking at it on both sides. But then it's a bit of like, was he your number one target? Because if he's your number one target, then you should go ahead. You should be decisive.
I don't think he is. You think he is the number one target though, Kesh?
I don't think he was. The reason why I don't think he was because before the last game of the season, Mikel Arteta had an interview where he said, Odegaard will basically, he's not our player and we don't want to talk about him, but he's a player that we would love to see and we will have the talks at the end of the window, when the window opens. But from like 2 weeks ago now, we've spoken to Madrid basically, that's what the rumors were saying, and Madrid saying no, it's either you pay the 50 mil or you can't have him. So that is our number one target. They probably looked at it and said, you know what, we've been scouting Buendia, we see a lot in him that we like. They've gone in, probably not knowing that Villa's even interested, thinking, all right, we're going to be able to get him for the first bid. Villa's then come in and said, boom, they've offered their thing. Villa's gone. Arsenal's involved now. They've counter offered that our offer now. And they've put that cherry on the top where they're saying, listen, we'll give you that 10%. For me, I don't believe, unless you're an exceptional player, like you're off the charts, you're meant to be one of those next generation players where the team's saying, we know he's going to be sold. We know the levels he's going to reach. So you need to give us that. Buendia is a player that can come to Arsenal and actually not kick it off. Then what you find yourself in a situation
it's a risk.
We're one of those teams where we sign players and we don't get nothing off them when we sell them on. You've seen what's happening with Xhaka right now. Roman's saying, we'll give you 50 mil and 3 mil bonus. We paid 25 mil for the guy.
No. I just heard a new thing in it. Like I was just checking real quick on Twitter. 25, 20 plus 5 add-ons.
Today it's gone up. That's what Arsenal demanded, but I'm trying to show you what clubs are actually offering for players. That's still a drop-off. That's still 10 mil drop-off. So imagine Buendia do not work out now. Boom. You find yourself in a situation where you're saying, you know what, we're going to move him on. If you then move him on for, say, 25 mil, that's 50 mil gone from the 40, yeah? Even though it's add-ons or bonuses, it's 50 mil gone from the 40. Then you're going to have to give that 10% to Norwich. So you could potentially be getting 15 mil for a player you bought for 40 mil.
Yeah, it's true. It's a disrespect. Well, you know what? No. Sorry to interject real quick, man. We just got to shout out Lambs. You get me for the super chat. Big up, man. Respect. But you know what? I don't know about that last bit. Something about Europe and you'll never sing that or something like that. You get me? Yeah, I know.
Killed us with this one.
Yeah, get it gone, man. Get it gone.
Imagine he left us to win the Champions League.
Yeah. Lambs is on violence, man. Lambs is on straight violence. You get me? Lambs is on violence, and I can't say nothing. I hate your club. I hate everything you stand for. I even hate the color blue. You get me? I even hate the color blue. It's got that peak. You get me? I hate Giroud. I hate Czech. I hate Roman Abramovich. Like, I hate all of them. You get me?
You know what? Do you know one thing I'm happy about this window? I don't see us linked to any Chelsea rejects for the first time in a while.
I don't know, bro. There was Aspilicueta like early doors, and I was like, "Are you crazy?" I was like, "Are you crazy?"
Do you guys not find that every single window, without fail, we get linked to everyone, and it almost seems like a stunt from either rival clubs or anyone wanting to boost the price of a player?
Oh yeah.
Someone,
everyone.
Yeah, you know why that is? It's because we're gargantuan, bruv. We're a massive club, bruv. You get me? And if people want to, get new contracts, you know what I mean, or they want to move a deal quicker, just say link to Arsenal, because they know it's a possibility, and it could be. You could even say Haaland's going to Arsenal, and Real Madrid will pull their finger out and be like, "Let's get it done quickly," because Arsenal are in the mix now. Because we're
touching on from that. Yeah, it's. I see a lot of disrespect for our club as well. With this whole Jack Grealish, we keep trying to push the agenda. You see a lot of people in the comments. Why would Jack Grealish ever come to Arsenal? I'm sorry, he'd come to Arsenal for one reason. It's Arsenal. It's Arsenal Football Club. Show some goddamn respect on our name.
Come on! Talk, bro.
It's a weak argument. It's a weak argument.
I don't know. Argument done.
It's very weak.
It's Arsenal.
We don't offer anything anymore, man.
There are clubs in this league, like the Newcastles, like the Leeds. They have to be respected forever. These are big clubs. Arsenal's a big club. Like, history is a big thing in this sport. And we've seen that from the likes of the new Super League they tried to start up, mate.
Arsenal founders of the Super League, guys. Come on, man of founders.
Leeds are a big club. Newcastle, these are big clubs.
The only reason why you see a lot of these silly links to players, like we've had it over the years with the likes of Draxler, things like that, it's because newspapers know it will sell. They know Arsenal fans want these players that got the name. We want them, but they know it's going to cause a stir. As soon as they put it in the newspaper, it's going to cause a stir. Social media is going to go mad, and we've seen it. So that's why they do it, because they're going to get the clicks. Arsenal, I think on Google, is the most searched thing. Arsenal transfer news. Right now, it's the most searched thing. So the newspapers know what they're doing. They're going to get their clicks, and they're going to get their pay.
Yep. Clickbait, 100%.
It's 100% clickbait. It is clickbait. You're right. You got it bang on. You get me. And whilst we're talking clickbait, and whilst we're talking Lambs on violence consistently, man, she's saying we couldn't afford damn Haaland with 10-year installment plans. You know what I mean? This is what I'm saying, man. I can't even do it, man. You know what I mean? She give us a super chat as well, just to be consistent with the violence. Like, allow it, Lambs, man. Allow it.
He was a wounded animal.
Bruv, after that Champions League, I think she's forgot about the 6 points we took off from last season.
I know, man.
And the cup we took off them last season.
Come on now, 3 in a row, guys.
Come on. But you know what? Moving on swiftly, I want to talk about our next transfer target,
Woo!
Basuma.
I love this lad.
Basuma. I love him.
Yeah,
I love him.
Love
Yeah.
him.
This is.
So, Corey, talk to me about Basuma. What are you saying, man?
To
So
be-
we're
to be
talking
fair,
price tag
I'll-
between 30 and 40.
Yes, out of everybody that we've been linked to this summer, everyone I've seen so far, this is the player I want the most.
Mm.
This guy is the player I want the most out of everyone that I've seen because he's
What, more than Jack Grealish?
get lost, man. We're not. I don't consider that. I said Grealish. I don't even. That's a dream. That's a dream. But as someone that can seriously come to us, I love him, man. Box to box, got power. He's what you need in the midfield, man. He can regulate the midfield, and that's what we need. Next to Partey, I'd love him, man. I'd love him. And the thing is, like I said to Mara before, we're getting rid of Xhaka. We've got rid of Ceballos as well, so we need 2 centre mids anyway. So I'd take him and Neves. That's just like that. I'll take
You know
both
what?
teams as a team.
And the thing is, I think that's doable, man. You get me? Like Carl Rossi saying he's a must buy, and for me, he's a must buy. Kesh, what are you saying about Basuma?
I think he's a must buy. I think he's a must buy. I'm not going to put him on Kante's level, but there's similar things in the way he plays, the way he works, and he's a hungry player. He's hungry for that ball. Like he's not going to. Like sometimes it's a mentality thing. You know, I don't know if you play football before. I'm sure all 3 of you play football before.
Oh yeah. Chris just come from football.
When you're tired, and your body's telling you, nah, you can't run anymore, just let the player go. He's one of those players. He's not going to do that. He's got a mentality where I'm going to stay with you. I'm sticking with you.
Yeah.
You have to beat me.
Do you know what? It's a mentality thing, bro. It's pride. Like that man is not. No way is that happening to me. It's a mentality thing. You either got it or you don't.
Or you don't. And that's the thing that we've had for the last 10 years in our midfield. Not enough anger, not enough pride. Listen, you got to be dirty sometimes, and you got to make sure that your opponent, when the man just says you're marking the number 8, you stick with him all game. You make sure you stick with him. You don't give up because you're going to cost your team.
Preach.
And he's one of those players. He's got it in him.
Yeah.
Just for the record, guys, I think Billy's a Chelsea fan. He's out here trying to mock the thing. He said, "Don't get excited." Heard Villa were interested in Basuma as well. Billy, you're on smoke, bruv. He's on violence as well. Man.
These Chelsea boys, they're living life right now.
They are.
I'll tell you what, though, guys. If it was the choice of either Basuma or Neves, that's difficult. You know, that's a difficult choice.
I think
it's different players for me.
They're both DM, right?
No, I don't.
I think Basuma could do a bit more. I think he can explode a bit more. He's more box to box than Neves.
Yeah,
a lot more in the game.
Neves,
but you know what? You know what? The thing is, right? So this is how I would describe it. Yeah, I would describe Basuma as like he can do the sitting. He can do literally. I will sit whilst Partey goes forward and does everything else. Yeah, and with Neves, he's more of a tempo setting. Central
Cazorla, mate.
Yeah. No. He's not Cazorla. He's techie, but he ain't got the pass range. He ain't got the pass range like Santi, and he can't beat him, but he can't dribble past a man at all, bruv.
I think
he's like an El Neni kind of with tech.
No,
real talk. He's as fast as El Neni. He's slow, bruv. He's proper slow. You know what I mean? Like
he's got range in passing. He can pass. He can pass the ball.
Yeah, he can
ping the
pass.
ball across forward and everything. Yeah.
He's a tempo setter. You know how they got everyone's got like Xhaka in our team. He's a tempo setter. You get me? Rodri in that City team, he's tempo. Jorginho in the Chelsea, he's tempo. He's like that. Whereas Basuma is action, man.
The only thing I'll give. Listen, the thing with Neves though, right? People say he's slow. He might be slow, but the difference is he's mobile. You can be slow and mobile. Xhaka is not mobile. Like I've seen Neves beat the press. I've seen him take 2 men out of the game. So that's what you need. You need players who forward thinking. It's not just about
reading the game.
I have to kill the ball dead and look for a pass. Manipulate the ball. We need more players who can do that. That's what Cazorla was great at. Manipulating the ball, beating a man. And he's got that. And listen, if you're going to get Neves, I do feel you still should go ahead and get a Basuma because Nevers alone is not enough.
So if you know what, let me just pose this question to you boys, yeah. So obviously Torreira, he's gone. You know what I mean? Guendouzi, he's gone. Yeah, it looks like Xhaka, 25 mil. Can't believe we've managed to pull that off, man. I hope that is legit. You get me? He's gone. If we could get rid of them three, them three, and replace them with Basuma and Neves,
I'd be gassed.
I'd be gassed.
Upgraded.
It's an upgrade, isn't it?
Yeah. We'll be cooking. We'll definitely
be what I'm saying.
Let me correct that before people take that out of context. I'm not saying we're going to be challenging the title or none of that. But what that does, that changes the old landscape of our midfield. And for me, when you talk about football, midfield is the heart of your team. That's what keeps you ticking. That's what keeps that relentless pressure. This is the pressure that you see City do that camped into the opposition half. We need that. Arteta talks a lot about that. I know a lot of men don't rate Arteta, but when he talks about keeping the pressure and being relentless, when you look at the likes of Xhaka, you can't do that with Xhaka. You can't sit at the edge of your opposition box and do that with Xhaka. It just will not work.
Stability. It brings us stability with two Prem-proven players, which is always a risk going outside of the Prem, bringing players.
You know what? Other than Chelsea rejects, what was the last Prem-proven player that we bought? Don't say Cedric. He's injured.
We don't sign.
Outside of Willian and Cedric, what was the last Prem player that Arsenal have bought that was a success?
The last one that we tried to buy rejected us, which was Jamie Vardy.
No. One that's come here and done bits.
I can't tell you. I can't tell you.
None.
I don't think there's been one.
That's mad. That's
Czech was a mess.
That's mad.
Willian's been a mess. Actually, you know what? Luis. It's Luis, isn't it?
Okay.
I think it's
Chelsea, but he's Chelsea reject.
He's in the Chelsea reject band. Yeah,
he's more steady.
We haven't had any.
Exactly. Sylvester and Gallas.
You know what's mad though? You know what's mad? You said that. Have you clocked? Every player we've actually bought
been dead.
They've been at the end of the Sylvester, Gallas.
Yeah,
they've all been at the end of their bits. All right, cool. The only one that just came to my head is probably Welbeck.
Welbeck was alright. Welbeck was alright.
That just came to my head.
It didn't set us alight, but for some reason, I absolutely love the guy, mate. Especially after he scored that goal against United in the FA Cup.
Man, I loved it, bruv. Oh, big up Uncle Laurie in the chat as well. He's saying the engine room looks a lot better with the transfers, man just said. And it's true, bruv. Basuma, just adding Basuma, you know what I mean, and Neves is an upgrade on Torreira, 100%. Who man don't rate. You know what I mean? Guendouzi, who man don't rate. And when I say man, I mean Arteta, and Xhaka, he's just so prone to a madness. Like, you just expect him to do a madness, like at any given opportunity. You know what I mean? So I'm up for that.
Well. Do you know what? If we could go Bazuma, Neves, and then we had Partey, Smith Rowe, and then we kept everyone up top: the Martinelli, the Pepe, the Aubameyang, Balogun, and Laka. If we just got a right back and one more centre back and brought Saliba back and got that Ngonga, the goalkeeper.
Onana.
What's his name?
Imagine now ringing out at the Emirates. One sec. Just touching on this comment quickly from Hudson, the Villa fan, the only one anyone will ever know, just to put it out there. He's saying you're buying two players from two clubs that have had poor seasons. Bruv, you had a poor season as well. You finished 11th, bruv. Like, remember your lane, innit? Remember your lane, bruv. You get me? Then Brighton played better football than Aston Villa all day.
And let's be honest, Bazuma stood out for Brighton. And let's be honest, Neves has been consistent.
I don't understand this whole poor season thing. It's like saying, oh, Man City or Chelsea come and buy Xhaka. He can't elevate you because Arsenal had a poor season. It doesn't make sense. He didn't have a poor season.
Yeah, Bazuma definitely didn't.
You know what? He's got a point as well. You know what I mean? That's Ads has got a point. You know, Torreira was decent, and I was a fan as well.
I think. Do you know what? Yeah, I think Emery killed him. And I think
it's because Uruguay.
Emery was trying to play him at number 10. When Torreira was a DM, he was decent. But then when Emery was trying to put him as number 10 at edge of the box and all that, that's when for me I lost interest in Torreira, and I was getting bullied as well. I
I was so gassed when I see him at the World Cup and then saw we were getting him. I was like, woo, we got that DM we needed. And then, it just didn't work out in the end. But decent.
You know what? I think it's the manager again. And it weren't even the manager that I want to blame for everything. It weren't even him. It was Emery. Emery tried to play him at a 10. But you know what? A lot of these...
From what I hear, you weren't happy in England.
He wasn't happy anyway.
Yeah, no, it's true. You know what I mean? It is true. So you know what? Like we got one more that are the 30s, and then we'll just talk about like some of the rumors and stuff like that. You get me? And this one is this brother right here. What are we saying?
If we get Bazuma and Neves and we got Smith Rowe, is he needed?
He is needed.
From what I saw, he probably had 2-3 good games for us. Like where he
4 or 5. And you remember that's coming off the back of not playing all season.
Yeah, maybe he's good. I wouldn't be upset if we got him, but 40-50 mil.
Yeah, exactly. Look at the price, and that price. That's not a gassed up price. We know about Real Madrid, and we know they're on a mad thing. And they've got major problems financially and that. So the chances are we could probably nick him for a lot cheaper than that.
Because what I don't want to do is I don't want to become Man United, where just prices are overinflated just because it's United and they're desperate to sign players. Don't get me wrong, I think they're round that curve now, but they were getting absolutely ripped off for years. So if we are going to land him, it needs to be at the right price.
I know. Listen. Obviously, 40 to 50 mil is a bit too steep, isn't it? Like he hasn't achieved anything to say he warrants that, but he's a player who's got a lot of room to grow.
Yeah.
Providing he finds the right team, he's got a lot of room to grow. And listen, fans gonna say, "Oh, he's not worth it," or "He didn't do much." Listen, I don't know what games he was watching, but there's 4 or 5 games where you can look at it and say he done better than most of the other players in our team.
West Ham Spurs.
Yeah, I'm thinking West Ham Spurs. Did he Sparta Prague as well? Sparta Prague.
He has had 3 or 4 good games.
Olympiacos.
You know what as well? He's integrated into the team as well. I feel like he's more integrated now. So I feel like when he comes back in, if he come back in September, August, I think he'd be
in 4 or 5
in a team as well that's been dysfunctional. Remember that, guys.
It's a dead team. It's a dead team.
In 4 or 5 games, he did look good. However, Kesh, do you see him being a huge improvement on Emil Smith Rowe?
He doesn't need to be a huge improvement. What you need is 2 people who's pushing each other. When you talk about we want to elevate and transfer top 4,
look at City, man.
Yeah, no, I completely agree with that. But what I'm saying to you is, if we went to sell Emil Smith Rowe, we'd get 20 mil, 25.
Nah, you're not.
But hear me out. If he's not a massive improvement on Emil Smith Rowe, we're never paying 50 mil for this.
I think you can get more.
I also think they're completely different players, and you shouldn't compare them. You know what I mean?
But I want to mid. But okay.
Would you get him on loan again?
Yes, I would.
Yes,
I would.
Yeah, that would be.
That would be perfect.
Yeah,
I think the problem that fans find with Odegaard while he was on his loan spell was that he wasn't taking up those positions where he was constantly being a danger. He was constantly having to come with a ball, and that's based on midfield, just having the likes of Partey in there. There's lots of games. There's lots of games where I've watched Arsenal play this season since he came in. And you'll see that it's only Saka and him that's actually trying to get the ball. There's a lot of players that wasn't trying to receive the ball when Partey's on it.
He is a driving force, and I would totally agree. But Kesh, I want you to just answer this one from Carl Rossi real quick. Yeah, he's saying he's played more games for Arsenal than he has for Real Madrid. You need to drop the hype. So I need you to try and sell the Odegaard hype to my man, because he's not hearing it, and I'm 50-50. I'm 50-50, if I'm being completely honest.
If you watch the games that he played, Zidane was trying to play him out on the right. And it didn't suit the way Zidane was trying to play. It just didn't suit them. He needs that freedom where he's coming in off the right or coming in inwards. Zidane wanted him to stay out wide. He's not a winger.
I'll be honest. From what I saw from Odegaard, when he had 4 or 5 games where he looked really good, it's because he had time on the ball. He wasn't getting pressed. Whereas in games where we were being pressed and there wasn't a lot of time on the ball, he didn't look as good.
Listen, from my judgment,
I disagree. I
my
disagree.
judgment,
He's
my
quality,
judgment,
man.
my judgment is if you got the likes of Basuma and Partey in this team, that
That's a
allows you to for your attacking players to stay a lot higher up the pitch.
Yeah.
That then pins defenders back, so that pressing stops. And once you got someone better than Xhaka who's press resistant, you then start to see a different fluidity in this team.
You know what, Kesh, you've nailed that, mate. Because I'll be honest with you, when you play football, if you've got Leno and then you go to Rob Holding and then you go to El Neni, it breeds so much worry when you get to the positions of Partey to Odegaard to try and take it further up the pitch, because you just think if I lose the ball here,
let's make it worse. Replace El Neni with Xhaka.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I do get you. The players that surround him, if we could encompass better quality players to play with him, I think you might be right. But that would be saucy. If we got all three of them.
How many manager has said this kid? Probably was Guardiola that wanted him at Bayern Munich. Yeah, and he must be of some quality. I'm not going to go on Guardiola's words of him saying he could be one of the best midfielders ever, because that might be a stretch. But for him to say that, he must be of a good enough level to play for Arsenal.
Yeah, the issue is when people say he's of a good enough level, the issue is they haven't taken him.
Yeah, no, I hear that. I hear that.
A player that much, but then it's difficult, isn't it? Because it's Arsenal. You think, are they loaning him to us to, one, see if he steps up, and 2, increase the price tag?
Right. So for me, it was a system thing. Like literally just what Kesh said. He didn't suit. Like he's basically a number 10. He's like a floating 10. And them man don't play with a 10. They play with the 2/8s in it. They play with Cruz and Modric in it. Yeah. And there's no room for an Odegaard type. But the thing is, now they got my man who failed at Everton, just managed to just fluke a job. You get me? He managed to fluke a job. Yeah, Carlo, man like Carlo just fluked a job. You know what I mean? So he's gone back there. He plays with a 10. So I reckon our only hope really is to get my man back on loan. I don't think they're going to sell him unless it's a 40 to 50 mil. And I don't think they're going to do that.
They need to make money because they want.
No. One sec, Kesh. I want to hear what Cause saying, because Cause he's an Odegaard stan.
No, I'm not even a stan. I think he's decent. For me, who else is there to get other than Odegaard? If you're gonna put everyone on the table, I don't see much out there for me. Like I said to you, Basuma, I'm most excited about a Brighton player right now joining our team, because everyone else linked to our club is meaty for me. So
it doesn't matter where they're from. Look at Kante.
No, of course not. I'm no disrespect to Brian, but I'm just saying Basuma is the only player that I've looked at and I said, that's what I definitely want.
Yeah.
I like Odegaard. There's no one else. What other player in Odegaard's position?
There's out there.
But I mean, linked to though. There's plenty of players.
That's the problem.
I mean, linked to. That's what I mean. So I couldn't go off what we're linked to as a club. And I like the idea of Odegaard, in my opinion. And I'd take him back. I don't think we'd spend 50 million on it, but I think maybe a loan. But I think they need to sell players, because they want to spend big this summer. Madrid, because they didn't have a good season in Madrid, so they need to. They got a lot of players that they need to sell. So I
think in terms of negotiation, I think we're in a good position with Real Madrid, because there's a lot of debt over there at Barca and Real Madrid and Juventus. So I think we're in a good position to negotiate. The only issue is if someone else is going to come in for him. But I wouldn't want him at an extortionate price. So I reckon around, what do you guys reckon value-wise? I reckon 25 to 30?
35,
40.
40 mil?
35
to 40. Buendia just went to 40 for 40. So
you put a bit of add-on in it. You say 5 mil. If you get into the top 4, you earn it. No one's complaining. If you get in top 4, you're not complaining about paying him 5 mil, because he's obviously
you know what, lads. Though it could be a lot worse, isn't it? We could be linked to Harry Winks like Man United, isn't it? It could be worse.
Wow,
it could be worse. You get me? Big up Uncle in the chat. Yeah, he's just letting man know, innit, that his team is that Soups' team is linked to Harry Winks, bruv.
That's a mad link,
It's crazy.
If we got M3 though, lads, if we got
the wrong Harry
and Odegaard, a right back, that Turkish geezer,
Yeah,
And
yeah.
let's say, I don't know, someone like Vestergaard at centre back and brought back Saliba. That's what? That's 3, 4, 5, 6 signings. And we got 10 odd players out. Remembering a lot of them were loanies out on loan or came to us on loan, like the likes of Caballos. I'd be very excited. I'd be doing a typical Arsenal and be very excited about next season.
Yeah, but that window, listen, last window I gave it a 5, innit? That window, I'll happily say with my chest, I'll give it a 7. And I think that 7 will be good enough to go and push whoever's challenged for top 4. It will be good enough to go and push them.
Do you know why as well, bro? You could boost that from a 5 to a 7 in terms of last season's transfer windows, because we actually loaned a lot of those players out. Whereas if we sell them this season, that would be fine.
But you know what?
Do you know what?
Go on.
I was gonna say, for me, what we lack this season, I'll be calling us no goals FC. Do you think we're gonna, from them transfers? Do you think the goal production is gonna go up higher? I still feel like we're missing something else.
No, let him land. Go on.
Me personally, I'm still thinking that we're missing a. For me, we only have one person in our squad that can score 15 Premier League goals, and that's Uber. Lacazette cannot do it. We need another constant goal scorer. Are you going to give Balogun the shirt?
If you play Pepe, he'll get you 15 every season.
Sorry. This Lacazette, the hype on Lacazette, the disrespect on him needs to die immediately. I went away and did the research the other day. Chelsea, City, Liverpool, and who was the other? United. Lacazette has outscored every single number 9 in their position at their club. They're the top 4. He's outscored all of them.
Oh, he performed well last season, but that's just one season.
He's been consistent. 2 years before, he did the same numbers. He's still double figures in terms of goal contribution. Let's be honest. The failure last season was Aubameyang. Like, get the hype.
No, he wasn't there. Aubameyang wasn't.
Uber had a poor season, but he's guaranteed. Uber's coming and won Golden Boot. Uber's coming and delivered FA Cup.
No excuses. Last season was on Oba. Lacazette had a great season.
But CT, look at Lacazette. Yeah, like you said the previous 2 years he had a good season. Apply context to it. My man couldn't score away from home.
Under Emery, only under Emery. As soon as Arteta comes in, he's banging, bro. He's scoring every goal away from home, bro.
Yeah, but even before that, under Wenger, there's times where he couldn't score away from home.
Yeah, but that's the issue with Lacazette. He's never been given a game time. He said it in an interview. He gets subbed off at 70 minutes, but most of his goals come from 70 to the 90th minute, where teams are, they're the tail end of the game and they're tired and stuff, and he's getting subbed off, and you're getting someone else brought in on his place. And then
you know what? Let's be real though. Like, I'll keep it 100. Yeah, with Aubameyang from 2 seasons ago, banging the Golden Boot and all them, getting 22, 23, I was exactly like Ads. After that window, I was thinking, we'll be up there. And then, you know what I mean? And then just like Billy said, every Arsenal fan... No. I did.
Listen, if Aubameyang, instead of playing left back last season, was playing left wing, and he didn't get the malaria, and he had the season that he had the year before, won Golden Boot with Mane and Salah, we would be in top 4.
Yes, Pete. And you know what? I ain't disagreeing. I think if we have Aubameyang's goals, then you wipe out the Wolves thing, you know what I mean? Because we're out of sight. You wipe out the Leicester at home, we're out of sight. You wipe out the Burnley at home, we're out of sight. Real talk, like, he's not joking.
I tell you something that we missed out on howlers of the season last episode, Maz, was referees as well, bro. We cost 9 to 12 points. I can't believe we missed them out. But for me, left wing, if we've got Aubameyang and Saka fighting for that position, up top we've got Lacazette, Martinelli fighting for that position, and on the right we've got Pepe and... Sorry, I've messed that up a bit. Pepe and Saka on the right, Oba and Balogun through the middle, and then on the left is Martinelli and Aubameyang. And then interchange. You could have Martinelli up top, you could have Aubameyang up top, you could have him out on the wing. That's enough in the strike force there. You're a dead manager if you can't get 60 to 80 goals out of them boys over a season.
It's true. You know, you just need to fly through some of these comments, man. Big up everyone in the comments. You get me? Like, you, man, just flinging your suggested, you know what I mean, loans or purchases come through, like transfer window and stuff. So we got football fan talk. He's saying Philip Coutinho, and let's get it right. Like, I know I'm not a fan. I am a fan actually. I'm not even entertaining none of you guys. Coutinho was a bad boy. What are you talking
was.
about? He was an
He
absolute bad
was.
boy. And it's only the injuries. And let's get it right. Everyone that touches down at Barcelona, bruv, turned dead. Like, let's be real. Like, because Dembele was a bad boy. As soon as he touched down, dead. De Jong, bad boy. Touchdown, dead. Like, man, just go there and they just turn into dead food, bruv, for some reason. I don't know why. I just don't know why. So, yes, I would take Coutinho. I don't know what you lot are on. You get me? If man was saying, man want to take Coutinho on a little loan, I'll take him, bruv. Because man can ball out, bruv.
Do you know who's a free agent this summer?
Bruv, take him, bruv.
Do you know who's a free agent this summer?
Oh, what, Fernandinho? You see
Alexis.
that? Yeah, nah. Alexis can stay there. Alexis can stay there. Bun Alexis all day. You get me? What he did to my heart, yeah? What he did to me, yeah? Bun Alexis.
I just remember that season with Sanchez where he battered Hazard in all stats and still didn't get player of the season.
I love Alexis, man.
You know what I mean? Big up Jay Gordon with the super chat. He's saying without European football, we'll be up there. And you're right. I reckon we will be up there. Like, personally, I know man are saying nah. But at the end of the day, yeah, I think if what I don't like about Arteta is he hasn't got the experience to manage a team, do that 2 games, 3 games a week thing. He ain't got it in the locker, innit, yeah? But as you know, just by looking at the big games that we played this season, just the big games, innit, yeah? He's turned up in it, like, and he's got results in it. Like, we ain't won at Man United in for God knows how long. Goes there, turns them over in it, and one at Chelsea, goes there, turns them over, slaps them up at home. You know what I mean? Like, we did a good job, man. With the existing top 6 this season, we done a great job. It's just the minor things, isn't it? You know what I mean? Yeah, it's true. It's true. And what DWTT saying? Some say at Arsenal we're missing 8 goals that could have gotten us into the top 4. And this is what I said. Thing. You get me? And that was off the top, bruv. That was freestyle.
Even Europa. We went out Europa 0-0 at home. Home second leg. Went out 0-0. Scored a goal. Do you know what I mean? All needed is a goal for Europa.
And who's that down to? That's down to Aubameyang having the worst season of his career after he signed the thing.
I know,
yeah, but at the same time, bruv, we wouldn't have even got to the semi-final if it weren't for Aubameyang signing the ting and winning us the game in Benfica, bruv. You get me? Like, everyone forgets, like, man just scored the winners. This is what I'm saying. Like,
we need consistent numbers from our highest player and our captain, mate. And
I totally agree. I don't think he should.
He's a poor captain. He's a poor.
Yeah,
that's one thing that needs to change.
Yeah, it should be KT. But
do you know what? One thing I clocked here. When we lose games, yeah, you never see. For me, he's a coward. You never see him out in the camera. You see United with United have a bad performance. I always see Maguire, and I always see when Tottenham. I always see Kane and Lloris in front of the camera. When it's Uber that was Arsenal, you always send the YGs or KT or someone else.
It's peak. But you know, I just want to get into this comment real quick, innit? You know what I mean? We got Abodi Shifa. Shout out you, bruv. Respect. He's saying, you guys, I believe we should get at least 5 players this window. My 5 are only because his name is gonna ring out. Could you imagine, bruv? I'll be booting off, bruv. That'd be sick. Basuma, Awar, Emerson's out the window, bruv. He's gone back to Barcelona. They ain't gonna sell him either. He's better than that Nest guy, Des, whatever his name is, bruv. He's better than him. And Odegaard on loan. Grealish, yes, I want Grealish, bruv. I want Jack, bruv. You get me? Because the way I see him and Saka link up on that left-hand side, bruv, is just bringing absolute joy. You get me? I'd love that. I think Grealish would be, obviously, as Arsenal fans, innit, we do a Mesut Ozil at the blue. We do a Sanchez at the blue. You know what I mean? We do a Pepe at the blue. If we could just go and grab a Grealish at the blue now, that'd just be fantastic.
You know what? I'll be honest with you. I think he's too much for... I don't see Jack Grealish leaving England, and I think he's too much for any club at the moment because of who they're after. As in Chelsea need a striker, as in City need a striker, as in United are after Sancho. Only potential is Liverpool, and I can't see them doing that with Salah and Mane there, and I can't see Grealish.
Don't see that style anyway.
So I see Grealish actually moving next season, and the price is going to drop about 20-odd mil. That would be more of a realistic price for Jack Grealish, closer to his actual value. Obviously, it's overinflated because if you pay, if a player is worth something, but you could pay over the odds because you want him. However, I think next season's the season. I think if we stabilize the club with players like Neves, Bazuma, Odegaard, that Turkish right back, Vestergaard, Unana, I think that's, for me, the stability. Get top 4, then go and grab a marquee signing like Grealish.
Yeah.
Next
You know what? Just to touch on this comment here from Super, he's saying, "Can you afford Grealish?" Yeah, we can. You know why? Because we do it over 20 installments,
just
20 years installment plan, bruv.
Just to reiterate, Super, in the last 3 years, the biggest spending club in Europe was Man United, followed by Arsenal. So why are you questioning it?
Is that true though? I'm not hearing that, bruv.
Net spend.
Just don't know how to spend the money.
Net spend.
I know, but Chelsea just spent 200 million in one window. And they had one window
they
where they were.
Hazard, but they sold Hazard for how much?
Yeah, but we're the worst sellers. That's
saying.
a bit of a fake stat, you know.
Nah,
it's not. Reason being,
it's not. They just do better business.
Yeah,
man.
but this is what I'm saying. Like the thing is, all our best players be going for free, bruv.
Yeah,
because we're idiots, bruv. Yeah, exactly. So what I'm saying is the net spend and really a true reflection.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Actual
players
spend.
Players like Laka need that 1-year extension so we can earn a change off him if we sell him next summer.
If we
don't, we have to sell him this summer.
Can I ask you one question?
Go on.
Keep or sell Willock?
It depends how much you're saying. If it's going to be a little £20 mil, sorry, not pound, meaty offer, then you just keep him. And you loan him out for another season if you want to.
I keep him in the squad, you know.
I'd do 25 mil with a buyback clause.
Yeah, if we can get a buyback, if we can put a buyback clause in if someone's stupid enough to accept the buyback clause.
Bruv, man, a big man, bruv. Man could get a buyback clause from them little northerners, bruv. You get me? I'm not on that. I want 30. I want 30.
Let's not disrespect.
I want 30 to 40.
Oh,
yeah. No. Man can disrespect them, bruv. I remember Walcott scoring hat-tricks against them, man, bruv. Man can disrespect them all day, bruv. You get me? Like, man can disrespect them all day. Man used to go, bruv, we started off, this season, last season, innit? Yeah, and we couldn't buy an away win. Man goes there, first game of the season, 1-0, bruv. Everything's looking rosy, bruv. I remember that, bruv. Man can disrespect them, innit?
All I'm saying, Alan Shearer and them boys, they've got a lot of history. They're a big club up north, bro.
Yeah, massive. Not as big as Arsenal, bruv. No chance, bruv.
Agreed.
No chance, bruv. No chance. Just like Aston Villa. Aston Villa really pissed me off, by the way. They've just to let you, in case you man didn't know, them have really pissed man off. You get me? Because they be talking so much, you know what I mean? And I'm thinking, you man finished 11th, bruv. You weren't even in the mix or nothing. Like you had a great start to the season, and then normality kicked in. Do you know what I mean? Normality kicked in, and the season before that, the only reason you're in the Premier League is because a goal got disallowed because the bloody goal line technology didn't work, bruv. And now these men are trying to talk about they outbid and they done all this and they're a bigger team.
Look who's back.
Oh, it's Hudson. He's here. He's back. You'll know this Villa fan for a while. Yeah. I just hate him. I don't know why. And the thing is, I like them, you know.
Until you know we beating them. When's the last time we beat them? When's the last time we beat Villa? They beat us when they beat us when Aubameyang was there chuckling with Mings last season. They beat us at Emirates and then they beat us at Villa Park again. They've just been beating us back to back to back.
Yeah, I know, but who cares, bruv? Burnley beat us as well, bruv. Who cares, bruv? This is what I'm saying. We're
giving away points, man. We're giving away points.
Man, just, you know what I mean? Just say, you know what? If you want to come true, here's 3 points, innit? Take it if you want. And let's get it right, bruv. It was literally that. Cedric cock-up, wasn't it? It was Cedric cock-up, bruv, in that last one. Literally, it was 1-0, bruv. We battered them the whole game, innit? Just couldn't finish our dinner, innit? And that's just how it goes. You know what I mean? That's how it goes sometimes. You know what I mean? That's how it goes. And what Arsenal we saying? Arsenal this season are the same size as these clubs at the minute. I completely disagree, bruv. Have you not seen our sexy kits, bruv? Man got sexy kits for days, cuz. Man got sexy kits for days. Like, we're not the same. Name me, right, you know what, football fan talk, yeah, without Google, just name me the kit sponsor of the Aston Villa shirt, please, quickly. Just put it in the chat. Just put it in the chat real quick. Thank you very much. Thank you. I think I've made my point. He's laughing. Say no more. That's what I'm saying. Well, man's here Adidasing up in that. You get me? Man's got the stripes all swaggy. You get me? It's all good. You get me? But you know what? What are we saying about the left back position? Is that something that we actually need to?
I think they've already got a target in mind. I think it'll be revealed soon. So
Harry
And what?
Mitchell.
Who?
I'll take Mitchell from Palace.
Nah,
He signed a
man, he
new
signed
deal.
a new.
It's all right.
He signed a new deal. He
It's a
signed a
good
new
shout.
He's
deal.
signed a new deal.
Yeah,
Mm.
It's good shout as a squad player. That.
yeah, he was on a free and then he signed a new deal, right?
Oh.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, that might just be so the club can get some money. For me personally, if Tierney gets injured again, I'm just dropping Saka back in that position.
Yeah, standard.
That's what I'm doing. I would rather put the money into those three in midfield, a right back and a centre back.
Fullback should be the last. The
And
left back should be the last. It should be the last thing on our agenda. There's more important.
Because Saka can drop back there, because
I
Tierney,
think-
because of the two standards. Yeah, I agree.
That Diog guy from was it Ibernian? I think that's who it'll probably be, to be honest.
Oh, yeah, I know you're talking about. He's the young buck, innit? He's the young buck. He's the young
From
buck.
who?
So, you know,
Burnley.
from Hibs, yeah, Scottish
Burnley.
team. So just to kind of wrap up, innit, you know what I mean, for the people them that have just joined, yeah. So we talked about Ruben Neves, yeah. Just quickly, just roll around, you know what I mean, starting with Kesh. Yes or no? Just no reasons why. Just yes or no. What are you saying?
Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
Corey?
Yes.
CT?
Yeah, I'd be happy if we got him. I wouldn't be that upset if we didn't.
All right. And then moving on to the next one, Basuma. Kesh?
No shadow of a doubt, go and get him.
Corey?
Must have, man. He's been twerking for us as well. Must have.
CT?
Yeah, if it's not Grealish, this has to be our number one target, in my opinion.
You know what I mean? And then the last one, you know what I mean? Because these are the ones, obviously, we've been linked with so many players, yeah? But I think the three that are realistic as well as so much noise in it, it's daily updates on these three. Martin Odegaard, innit? Like, and let me know if you want to buy him or your preference would be a loan. So, Kesh?
I'll take a loan.
Corey?
I'd purchase for the right price. Maybe not that price that's there, but I'd purchase. Lonely just developing the player from Madrid, man. Then he can go off. I want him.
I hear that. CT?
Yeah, I'd echo Corey, to be honest. I'd loan him, but if we could get him for 25 to 30, I'd take him.
Yeah, I totally agree, man. I totally agree. All right, man. We're just wrapping up now. You get me? You've been locked into the Arsenal way on Never a Foul, man. Big up the panelists, man. Corey, CT, the Arsenal boys, man. Big up, love. Kesh, if you want to shout out your channel and that, you get me, where people can get you on the socials and that, man. Do your thing, bro.
Yeah, you can find me on Twitter. That is _Kesh_, and you can also find me over on the Football Terrace.
You get me? Big up, big up, big up. Like and subscribe. You get me, everyone, man. Love for coming true, boys. You get me? It's been I'm kind of looking forward to the Euros, to be honest, man. You know what? Just before we go, quickly, Corey, who are you saying? Who's winning the Euros, real quick?
Come on, England. I'm joking. France.
Kesh, who are you saying?
Oh, it's a difficult one. Yeah. My head's telling me France here, but I've got Turkey as the outsiders, man.
Yeah?
Turkey's
I
outsiders.
like Burak Yilmaz.
All right, CT, what are you saying?
Well, I've got German in me. I've got English in me. So I'm going for France.
You know, I'll go for France as well, only because my man just, bruv, Benzema back there, bruv.
Final gem.
They got the best player in the world. Kante's best player in the world at the moment, mate.
Mbappe, Benzema. It's not fair, Pogba.
It's not fair, bruv. It's not fair.
But if they don't win it, if they don't win it, they're good, bruv. I read this morning that Zidane saying he's going to take a break because he's looking at the French job.
Yeah, he's looking at the France job. That's what he's looking at. Yeah, real talk, bruv. They need to win it. You get me? But anyway, boys, man, you've been locked into the Arsenal way, man. Like and subscribe, never a foul, man. Big up to the panel for this coming true, bruv. You get me? Hopefully it won't be the Arsenal transfer shit show the next time we're back. You get me, man? Big up everyone, man.